Good morning, everyone. Hope everything is going well with you. Everything's great on this side of the earth, except that I'm actually running very late. Well, I'm not late yet, but I have exactly 8 minutes to get to work. And what's funny is that it's 9 a.m. I don't usually get to work until 10. So, the reason why I'm going in an hour early is because finally all of my, social media advertising paid off, and I got 2 people yesterday who, the first one wanted to come in that same day, and I was like, well, we can make you an appointment from, today. I said, we can make you an appointment tomorrow from 10 to 2 to come in. And he was like, oh, if you guys close at 2, he's like, I can't make it tomorrow. And I was like, fine. I was like, great. And I responded, well, that's no problem. Just let me know what time you'd like to come in today. And I knew that the owner or myself would have to come back to the store. And then the person was like, no, well, I don't want to make anybody have to come back. And I was just like, okay, dude, he gave us an offer, and it wasn't lowballing, but it was, this piece of furniture set that he's buying, it went from $2,100 to $1,800 to $1,599, and he offered us $1,200, and I was like, I think $1,500 was the lowest, but the owner was like, take it, and I was like, okay. So I was like, I was trying to let him know that it was okay for him to come in, and then he just kept reading my answers, and he never responded. So I was just like, whatever. And then I got home, and now I literally am logged off all of my social media because I'm logged on, the furniture store social media. And thankfully, somebody messaged me and was like, hey, I would like to finance this. And I was like, oh, great. We love to hear the word finance. So, I was like, great, and then I was like, we can make an appointment for you to come in tomorrow, blah, 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 blah. And I gave him 3 different hours, but not I didn't say come in anytime, but I was like, I still want to make it professional just in case somebody else does call in and want to come in. I have time slots. So I was like, I have 10 a.m., I have 12 p.m., and I have 1 p.m. And he was like, I'll come in at 10. And I was like, okay, great. So, I called the owner, told them, and I was like, because I used to work at this furniture company about 2-3 years ago. And, I knew how to do all the financing. It's like, at one point, he was like, if anybody else sells anything and they want to finance, you do the financing part. And then, of course, they get their because they get what is that word? They get, what is that word? When you sell, you get a piece of it. There's a word for it. Come on, think. Commission. Yeah. But he liked that he didn't like that everybody else handled the whole, leasing thing, and we have 3 leasing partners. So when I called him this morning, I was like, I'm usually, I don't retain or lose memory, but hey, age does get to you, and I'm not old or super old. Well, I don't think I'm old. I don't consider myself old. But I was like, that was 3 years ago, and I had to learn a whole other process in the wireless industry. So I was like, if he comes in at 10 and we come in at 10, I am not going to look like I know what I'm doing. So I said, can we please come in at 9:30 so that, I can go over the whole financing thing and know how to, just a refresher. Because I know once I start going through it, I'm going to go, okay, now I know. And he was like, no, he's like, we can come at 9. And I was like, okay, fine, 9. And then I already talked about my weird sleeping pattern. I was really sleepy at like around 7, and I was like, oh god, I can't go to sleep right now. I put Caleb, Caleb has homework packets that he gets, so I was like, let's do some homework, Caleb. He did some homework, and then we played some Wii. But literally by 8:30, I was like, okay, I'm going to sleep. And I'm not gonna get up until tomorrow. I'm like, there's no way I'm gonna go to sleep at 8:30 and think I'm gonna wake up at 9 and then go back to bed at 11 or whatever. So I went to bed like at 8:30, which is really super early. This intersection. I was about to say another word. It has nothing to do with anyway, this intersection used to be that you could turn when it was green, and for some reason they now don't allow you to turn. I mean, you could turn when it was red, as long as no cars were coming. It was yield. But now for some reason they don't allow turns on red. So I don't know what the issue. I think it's maybe because you go right into the lane, you don't get your own individual lane before merging in. Oh my god, and I am getting all of the red lights I could possibly get. I feel so bad. Because I'm always there, like, I always beat them, and now they're gonna beat me. Anyway. So I went to bed at 8:30, and I was just like, okay, and I fell asleep right away. And then I woke up once, and I was like, okay, go back to sleep. I went back to sleep. I didn't even check the time. And then I woke up again, and this time, your own body tells you, okay, boy, you ain't going back to sleep. And I was just like, and it was still dark outside, and I was like, oh my god, what time is it? And it was like, it was 3:50 something. It was almost 4 a.m. And I was like, oh my god, what am I gonna do? So, okay, dude, why are you crossing on the... Dude, it's like 20 more feet into the crosswalk. Why can't you walk 20 feet and then do an actual crosswalk? Anyway, oh, please don't turn right. Please, I need this light to be green. Okay, I know I'm speeding down McHenry Avenue, but this needs to be green. Yes, okay. So, long story short, I literally woke up at 4 a.m., had nothing else to do. I was like on my phone, like, okay, let's see what's on Amazon and see, and then of course I'm tracing the delivery of my phone, which is today. Hooray, hooray. And it left Texas yesterday or the day before yesterday. It landed in Oakland, California yesterday, and it departed Oakland, California like at 3 a.m. or 6 a.m. this morning on its way here. So I have somebody at home right now, and I'm like, you are forbidden to leave this house until either I return or until the phone gets delivered. Because they need somebody to sign for it. So anyway, okay, I'm almost at work. Oh, it's 9. Okay, so I'm officially late. It's 9 a.m. right now, and it's 2 lights away. So okay, come on, go car. Go Mr. Lexus. I used to have a Lexus. I actually got a Lexus as a gift for my graduation when I graduated high school. We had a ceremony, and then they had it outside with a beautiful... Oh, they're there already. Oh my gosh. They had it outside with a big bow on it. It was beautiful. I loved my Lexus, but it was so expensive. Any little repair that I would need to have on it, it cost me so much. So I was like, okay, love you, Lexus, love you, but I'm gonna have to downgrade to a better car. Okay, I am here. The owners are here. Time to start refreshing my memory on those financing options. Okay, ciao.